My name is Muri Sakura. Due to a certain reason, I recently started living alone. I'm a 22-year-old that just graduated and started working. My family was wealthy, and I had lived a pretty luxurious life up until then. However, this is super disgusting. Right now, I'm living in a tiny broken-down apartment that only has one room. Living alone for the very first time, nothing was going well. And one of the biggest concerns I had was that the water from the top tasted like rust. It makes the cooking taste terrible, and the bathtub smells bad. Nothing was going well. But if I waste the food, then it would be a shame to the farmers. Good evening. These two were Miss Mika, Karasuma, and her husband, Mr. Ichi, who lived in the room next door. Ever since I moved in here, they take good care of me. What's the matter this late at night? We made too much curry, so I came here to share some with you. Thank you so much. But are you really sure? Even though I started living alone in order to become independent, every day you've been sharing your meals with me.
I think it's totally fine. Because there's nobody in this world who can do anything by themselves from the beginning. I'm always relying on Mika myself. Whenever we're in trouble, we should support each other.
You should really learn to do a little bit more on your own, though.
I said I'm sorry.
Anyway, don't hesitate and please eat it. Thank you very much. But I really wonder if this is okay. Mr. Karasuma and Mrs. Karasuma were really kind people. However, if I let them continue to spoil me, there would be no point for me to have started living alone. I need to work harder so that I can do this on my own. Although, I will happily accept this curry. It's delicious. It's completely different from my cooking. I want to be able to be good at cooking like Miss Mika. From there, I started studying how to cook through books and videos. Every day, through trial and error, I continue to research how to make my cooking delicious. However, it only tastes like mud! I wonder if it is water after all. But in that case, anybody living in this apartment would be the same. But why is it that Miss Mika's cooking is so delicious?
Pardon me, I'm here to do a waterline inspection.
Yes, coming. But I haven't heard anything about an inspection.
Nice to meet you.
Ah!
My name is Sagishita, and I work in sales for a water server. How would you like to sign a contract for one of our water servers? If you use this, any kind of water will end up being pure and delicious. If you sign a contract now, we can give you a special price of $1 a month.
Yes, I'd love to sign a contract.
Thank you very much. Well then, here you go, the contract. However, if you cancel the contract within 3 months, there's going to be a contract termination penalty fee. So please be careful.
But of course, I'm not going to terminate the contract in 3 months.
What an easy one.
Did you say something?
No, nothing at all. Of course not.
The vegetables that I was growing on the balcony, as well as the cooking and the laundry, I was able to use clean water. And this is why clean water is so different. On top of that, this is heaven. I didn't know it could feel this good to take a bath in my own apartment. I'm so glad that I got this water server. And from there, I continued to love using the water server. However, oh dear, if I remember correctly, the light is to change the filter, even though I've only been using this for 1 week. From there, I immediately called the sales company and had them change the filter. However, in 1 week, the light would go off immediately again. Even if I changed the amount of water I was using, that didn't change. I called a contractor and asked them to do an inspection of the machine. But
There's nothing wrong with it.
is that so? Does that mean this is normal?
Well then, if you need anything again, please contact us.
Sure. Thank you very much. Hmm? Your face seems dark, but are you okay? No, it's nothing. Sumire, you don't need to worry about it. I wonder what she's hiding. However, at that time, I wasn't able to step in further and ask her. Eventually, 1 month had passed since I signed the contract for the water server. And then I received the invoice for the water server. However, 12,000? But when I signed the contract, he said it would be $1 a month. I need to call Mr. Sagashita and confirm this with him. Hello, Mr. Sagashita. I received the invoice for the water server. But for some reason, it says the amount owed is 12,000.
Huh? Well, I don't see anything wrong with that, though.
Because you said that it was only $1 a month to use it.
Yes, that's correct. Well, the contract for the water server is $1, although changing out the cartridge costs $3,000 each time.
What?
And you know, you've been changing it out once a week at your place. So after 4 weeks, the combined total would be 12,000.
But wait a minute! I didn't hear anything about the cost to exchange the cartridge every time!
Please, look very closely at page number 12. Do you see it written properly in the contract?
No, that's way too small!
As long as it's written in the contract, we need to make sure that you pay the full amount.
I understand. However, please let me terminate the contract at the end of this month.
That's a shame. Well then, as for the termination penalty fee, since you're going to be terminating the contract so quickly, the penalty fee is going to be $30,000.
Excuse me?
And this is also properly written in that contract you signed.
Like I said, it was way too small! Oh, wait a minute. You were trying to trick me from the beginning and...
Huh? Why are you trying to make me look bad right now? In the first place, a peasant like you who can't even pay shouldn't have signed a contract. But since you signed it, you better hurry up and pay.
He hung up on me already. There's no way I can prepare $12,000. And it's not good to rely on somebody for money either. But as long as it's written in the contract, I have to pay it. What was that sound? Something did happen, didn't it? Actually, I was fooled by a salesman who came here and... Wait. I mistakenly signed a contract for a water server a month ago. But then they told us that it cost $3,000 just to change out the cartridge. Wait a minute. Miss Mika too. I don't want Ichi to find out about it! That's why I'm working when Ichi is at home. And even after Ichi goes to sleep, I work without sleeping. This isn't my problem. I'm going to solve it myself, so you really don't need to worry about it. Wait a minute. I can't believe that even Miss Mika was getting hurt. I'm definitely not going to forgive him. Hello? It's me. But do you have a minute? 1 week later. Here you go. Some tea.
Thank you very much. And more importantly, to get to the main topic, have you prepared the money?
About that. Not yet.
Excuse me? I'm not here because I want to hear that kind of response. We're running a business here, so if you don't pay what needs to be paid, it's going to be a problem.
I'm working really hard to earn the money.
That's none of my business. If you're saying you can't pay it, then why don't I teach you an easy way for you to earn money? At least you've got a good-looking face going for you. I'm sure you'll be able to make good money.
Are you kidding me? Don't come near me!
Well, you don't need to be so scared. What's that sound?
Stop right there!
Oh?
Samiri? What are you doing here? I heard your voice calling out for help, Miss Mika. Even though it's an emergency, I'm sorry for breaking down your door.
Just because there's one extra woman, what do you think you can do?
Who said I came here alone?
Oh?
Hey, princess. Is this the bastard named Sagishita?
Who are all of these guys?
We should be the ones asking you. You bastard! Who do you think this lady is?
Huh?
She's the daughter of the chief of the Sakura gang. This is Madame Sumire.
Huh?
That's right. My father was the top of a gang called the Sakura Gang in the underworld. The Sakura Gang was very feared in my hometown. Of course, because of that, I was famous in my hometown for all the wrong reasons, and I couldn't make friends.
Madam, be safe on your way.
I had no idea that you were the daughter of the chief of the gang!
You better not think that you're gonna be able to get away with fooling the princess. You better be ready.
I'm sorry about that. To tell you the truth, I was making them use filters that would deplete immediately, and I was earning money because of the replacement fees. But I'll never do it again, so please forgive me.
Are you kidding? After fooling the princess, there's no way you're gonna be forgiven.
Well, let's let it go. I was part of the problem for being fooled anyway.
Yes?
As long as I don't use it for 2 more months, it means that I can let this go with just $1 a month anyway. If you're going to let me terminate the contract right now for free, then let's forgive him. Of course, for Miss Mika as well.
Of course, I'll do so. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You're overreacting. More importantly, I'm starting to get thirsty. About that, Mr. Sagashita just broke the teacup that I use for guests. We don't have that many guests come over, so we only had 1 teacup prepared for guests. There's no way I can let a guest use one of my cups or Ichi's cups. What should I do? Interesting. Is that so? Well then, why don't we have Mr. Sagashita pay for that teacup that he broke? Huh? That's okay. Don't worry, we will take care of everything that needs to be prepared. Now let's see. Since Miss Mika is always taking such good care of me, I think we should get a fancy tea set given the opportunity.
In that case, why don't we have a famous ceramist make a specialty custom order?
Oh, that's a great idea. Since you have the opportunity, let's have them make it right in front of us.
Oh.
Well then, Mr. Sagashita, for the transportation of the ceramist and the cost of his time, let's receive $10,000 from you.
Huh?
And then, let's purchase the finished goods for $1,000 each. Oh, and since Miss Mika is married, they're going to need 2.
Together, that'll be $2,000.
Oh!
And then, if you add the tax on top of that, let's see, how much was tax again?
Who knows? I'm pretty sure it's about 100%, isn't it?
Well then, if we add the 100% tax to it, I guess it should be around $20,000 or so.
Excuse me? Oh, that was just a joke, right?
No, I'm being serious though.
What?
Wait. Even if you prepare such an expensive tea set, I would be too scared that it's going to break and I won't be able to use it. Oh, well, in that case, why don't we have them make 1 dozen? If you have 12, you have nothing to worry about.
But also, you just raised the tax more than it was before.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm just a peasant that's not very smart, so perhaps. I don't know how to calculate the tax. However, you should be able to pay that, right?
What?
Because you're trying to make Miss Mika pay a ridiculous amount like that, even if it was forcing her. So, of course, you were trying to do that because you could do it yourself, right?
There's obviously no way I can pay that.
It's going to be okay. If you don't have any money, then we would be happy to lend it to you. Oh, but of course, the interest will be 10% for 10 days.
Are you kidding me? Why should I go into debt?
Oh, do you have some kind of complaint?
Oh,
First of all, you're the one that was trying to fool people, aren't you? And for someone who doesn't know the pain of others, I think this is a great lesson fee. Well then, I'm gonna leave the rest to you guys.
Come on, we're going.
Ah! Please, I'm begging you, forgive me!
After that, it was discovered that what Mr. Sagashita was doing with the water servers, he was acting on his own. His company apologized to the users, and they apparently paid them all back. Mr. Sagashita was sued by his company for the cost of damages, and he was left riddled him in enormous debt. And from there, our gang took him to an underground labor facility. And it seems that he's being put to work. That's why. Where are you going? Oh, Miss Mika. Wait a minute. Don't tell me you're moving. But why? Because I can't stay here any longer after that. I'm sure you would be afraid to have the daughter of the chief of the gang as your next door neighbor, right? That's not true. It's okay. You don't have to be so thoughtful. I've always been scaring everybody around me, so I'm used to it. And I wanted to change that about myself. And that's why I started living alone. But in the end, I relied on the gang anyway. I guess I am just a weak human after all. That's not true! I thought that I needed to solve this by myself too. But thanks to you, Sumire, I realized that whenever I'm in trouble, I should rely on somebody I trust. And that's why you can also rely on me, Sumire. Even after she discovered who I really am, I can't believe she's saying something so nice. Well, if you don't want to be my next door neighbor, then I'm not going to force you to stay, but that's not the case at all. This is the first time I've ever met anybody as kind as you, Miss Mika. So, I'd love to become even better friends. Well, then, why don't we eat dinner together tonight? Yes, I'd love to. My whole life, I thought there would never be people who accept me for who I am. However, somewhere out there are people who really did accept me. And from now on, I want to become even better friends with these kind next-door neighbors that I have.